Hi, good morning. Thank you for being here today. I am offering the Rowan Tree as part of my Celtic series, the Celtic calendar, the Celtic Year, where we are going through 13 trees for the 13 month that exists in the Celtic calendar. There's one for each month, and then the last 3 days of October are a specific month because we're approaching the end of the year, which is the 31st of October, and that will be a whole other tree. So let me start. The Rowan Tree is the second tree because we are in a fresh new year that started with the 1st of November. You can watch the previous tree, which is the birch tree. I'm going to link it here or there. And now we are with the Rowan Tree. I couldn't find one around my neighborhood, and so we are recording in this room. And that might be the case for a few of the trees out of the Celtic Year because I don't live on Celtic land. I am based in Istanbul, Turkey. If this is your first time here, my name is Capucine, I am French, and I offer Reiki sessions, Reiki teachings. I conduct multiple ceremonies a month on my Patreon. All has to do with physical healing, with emotional healing, and with understanding ourselves better, understanding this divine reality better too. So let me talk to you about the archetype of the Rowan Tree. I hope the light is not too much. I really loved having the sun right here. So let me present the Rowan Tree, and then we'll go into the healing. If you were born in December, this might apply to you much more than any other tree of the year. So the archetype of the Rowan Tree is protection against enchantments, against spells. The name Rowan comes from runa, which is the Nordic word for a charm, a spell. That the wood from this tree was used to source and find metals in the olden times, in the Celtic lands. For example, different branches of that tree were usually cut off and put in front of doors of different, farms, barns, animals, wherever they lay, so they would be protected. Like farmers did that to protect their animals against spells again, or above the main door of their house. It was all to prevent against the evil eye. If you look at a fruit of the rowan, it has lovely red little berries. If you look at it, you will see a pentagram on it, which is a sacred symbol of, again, protection, of manifestation. It's connected to Venus, like the 5 arms. It's something very sacred, the number 5 and the pentagram. This is what we're doing together today. We are doing a protection healing, and we are calling the guide of the Rowan Tree, the Rowan archetype, to come with us, to come through this video and to protect us. So we don't have to go into the fear response in order to receive protection. We can use this video throughout time as a resource, as something that you put in place day in, day out. You don't need to wait to be attacked to call on protection. It's actually good to do this with the sentiment of, I cherish what I have. I am grateful for what is already a part of my life, what I've already built, what I've already created with like-minded people, with my loved ones, and I'm going to cherish this. I'm going to protect this out of love and not out of fear. That would be something great to do. So that's what I would love to do and offer. You can bookmark this video and rewatch it maybe once a week or maybe once a month, whatever feels good, And I also have a lot of other protection videos that are on my channel, but this one is different because we're channeling the Rowan Tree, we're going into the Celtic wisdom, and yeah, I hope that this connects. So we should start. And if you ever want more from me, if you ever feel connected with me as a teacher, I have a lot on Patreon. You should just check it out, or you could just sign up for free. You don't have to join a tier. You could just sign up for free so that you are going to be aware of everything that goes on. read the free posts that I have as well, and just be aware if there's any giveaway, any ceremony that you might feel called to. I'm taking a break. I really need a break right now. So I might come in and out throughout the next few weeks. But I made a promise to my Patreon. So I'm going to keep creating videos and healings for my Patreons and take a break from YouTube. So that's why I'm encouraging you to check that out. So I have two selenites. And I'm calling forth the energy of the Rowan Tree. I can see it already drawn along the spine of our energy body and just growing branches, growing roots, and just starting to mimic the healing that is being created to create the pathways that I'm going into, right? Like it's the blueprint and I'm just following the guidelines with the selenite. can feel the lower chakras and the root system. That's where it's blocked, especially the solar plexus. So, you know what? We're going to draw a white pentagram over your solar plexus because it looks like the berries of the rowan. It's the same colors. And I feel like that's the medicine. The fruit of the rowan is the medicine for your solar plexus at this moment. So let me draw the white pentagram. We're going to do this 5 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As a pair to what we just did, I feel the necessary follow-up, which is creating like a cap around the mind. We are being inundated by energies, information, data. There's just so much going on. You might have had a lot of headaches, and actually last time I used those two together was the headache video. You should check it out. But yeah, there's a lot of downloads. A lot of downloads. Preparing the next few years with Pluto in Aquarius, that was a big shift. We're still in that shift. Our bodies are still adapting to it, or your mind, your emotions, wherever Pluto is in your chart, wherever Aquarius is in your chart. For me, it's my body. It's the 6th house. But for you, it might be different. So give yourself grace in the next few weeks and even months. There's a lot happening. Let's do the protection. And I see it. It looks like the glyph of Pluto. I don't know if you know the glyph. Okay, let's do it. Let me approach. feels better. I just feel the right side. This is my right side. Just there's so much going on here. By the way, if it's the first time you watch my videos, I'm clairsentient, so it always is connected to the body. This is how I see energy and how I feel it and how I know what to work on. So yeah, let's do the right side. So if you're watching, let's do here. So it feels like we have this heightened sense of, oh, things have to happen now. But no, you have time. Actually, now is the time to just receive. Take a break, receive the information, write it all down. Mercury is in retrograde, Mars is in retrograde. It's not time to start things. It's not time to push through. It's actually time to be on the receiving end, let's say, of information, and not force yourself out of the, I would say, the natural slumber. So just, it's time to relax. I want to mention the next physical formula healing. This is what I'm offering on Patreon. I offer for the center tier, everything is a formula healing based on physical aspects of the reality, so your body. And then I do psychic surgeries in the delta tier. Anyway, the next physical healing has to do with eliminations, the elimination system, so your bladder and your colon. And given that it feels like that right now in the collective energy, it would be good for you to sign up and take that one. When you sign up, you have access to all the videos I ever did. That's a good thing. The catalog is very big. I started that a while ago. But yeah, elimination. Like, I feel like so much going on in the sacral and in the root chakra. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. Happy New Year. Merry holidays. Happy holidays, whichever you celebrate. And see you in 2026. And see you in 2025. Or see you earlier on Patreon.